but they just haven't taken that next leap forward so many thought they might.
They still had enough players take positive steps forward to call this season a success. Maybe they're not at the top of the standings where they'd hope they'd be, but they're in really good position in terms of the playoff picture.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The front court is Risacher and Johnson. Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 roaming the paint. And for Orlando, in the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's De Silva in at the 3. Such a wide open look. Well, Greg, we know tonight marks the end of the year, the calendar year, but we're still in the thick of this NBA season.
No doubt, Kevin. And for teams that aren't doing as well, this is a good opportunity to reset. Leave all your troubles in last year and usher in the new one with a new mindset.
Just 3 to shoot. And Young with the basket on the assist by Risacher.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
On offense, here are the Magic. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
That was a different team in the fourth quarter than what we saw in the first 3. Don't you think? I mean, they got their act together just in time to pull it out.
Here's Risacher. Here's Johnson. Lays it up off the glass.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now, here's Caldwell Pope. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Back to Suggs. Out to Carter. Jacks up a 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as their defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
Young's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Carter looking around. Pass to De Silva. Here's Bitadze. You saw him with 19 points his last outing. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. Now, I talked with him about the challenges of guarding someone like Trae Young. Coach said, as soon as he crosses half court, you got to be on him. I told our guys, no separation. Of course, this defense will have to be very aggressive if they hope to stop Trae. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Bitadze. Jalen Johnson picking up that last basket. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Hey, guys. Well, the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. And the Magic making a change here. Black's checked in, and a change for the Hawks. Hunter's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And Brent, for all the talent the Atlanta Hawks have had in recent years, playoff success has not been there.
Well, close to the finals in 2021, but they haven't been past the first round since. I think the 21 run actually accelerated expectations for this team a little bit beyond where they were in their development. So they've come back to earth just a little bit. We'll see if next year they can build to get back to a position where they can have playoff success.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Suggs against Young. Capella with a screen on Suggs. Young, good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Orlando's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Ready to dance like everyone's watching.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Trae Young. This last month, he's been positively spectacular, averaging about 23 points per, 12 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you love how he facilitates their offense. Just a terrific decision maker.
So many times it's with the extra pass, and man, he's delivering.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Caldwell Pope pass to Suggs. Carter with a screen on Young. And it's Suggs missing. The Hawks leading. And here's Daniels. Nothing on the board. Down low. Here's Capella. Bank shot. No good.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Now here is Carter. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And that one's good. Suggs.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Suggs against Young. Hunter with a screen on Suggs. Young for 3. Orlando grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And one of those guys, Brent, who can take over a game, sometimes from beginning to end, is Trae Young.
It is remarkable, Kevin, especially at his size in today's game. It reminds me a lot of playing against Allen Iverson, a guy who could dominate the game as a small player, and that's what Trae is. But what he can do offensively, the instincts that he shows, the way he can get it going offensively, he's truly a remarkable talent in terms of a small guy dominating a big man's game.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Magic getting the bucket. That one goes in.
Every basket from this kind of range is going to help Hunter's perimeter game. Doesn't worry about the defense.
Caldwell Pope with it. Hasn't made one yet. Driving inside. Basket good.
He doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Suggs against Young. Pass to Capella. Capella sets a screen for Young. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Now I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Suggs looking around. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Suggs has got 12 points in the game.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Magic lead by 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for Atlanta, Bogdanovich on the wing. He's paired with Rizeshe. DeAndre Hunter out there with Okongwu. And it's Krejci in at the point. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Last season, the Magic retired the first jersey number in their franchise's history, that of our esteemed colleague and Hall of Famer, Shaquille O'Neal. Orlando's #1 pick back in 1992, Shaq went on to lead them to their first NBA Finals appearance in 1995. The honor is well-deserved, Kevin.
Yep, he's our teammate, isn't he, David? We love him as a guy, and we love him as a player. In terms of defense, Greg, the Magic have taken some big steps forward.
Oh, they really have. It was a focus for them last season, and it has paid off. They were the kind of team nobody wants to face, and it led to their first playoff berth since 2020.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Krejci passes to Bogdanovic. Hunter on the wing. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
I think a lot of teams worry about Bogdanovic, obviously that three-point ability, but now he's making plays.
Houston passes to Anthony. Isaac with a screen for Anthony. No good with the triple.
Well, the D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Pass to Reza Shea. Offensive rebound. Okongwu. Now Reza Shea. Last game we saw him score 14. Knocks down the three ball.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Here's Anthony. Drives to the hoop, and he makes good on the layup.
Now, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And that one's good. Hunter.
Assisted by Reza Shea.
Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a win against the Raptors in Toronto. Here's Houston. Last game he had 12. Anthony nowhere around. Sinks the three-pointer. Anthony's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now, here's Hunter. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Black. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
That one is off. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Good on the second free throw. And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for Orlando. To the middle. Here's Suggs. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Reza Shea wide open. And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Johnson. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
You can't forget about all those well-timed swipes either. His timing on the defensive end was simply sublime.
4 on the clock. Here's Young. The Hawks again can't hit. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Caldwell Pope outside. Another miss by Orlando. Atlanta's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And here's Young from the arc. The rebound by Batadze.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Hawks.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
It feels like the three-point line has opened up really early in this one, too. They've been looking confident from behind the arc, but there's a lot of attempts going up.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here is Young. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
And it's Risacher missing.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Suggs. And the shot is good. Suggs has got 14.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Here's Young. Off with the layup.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Magic out in front. They lead by 3. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan.
Hey folks, welcome. The Atlanta Hawks find themselves here in a close one at the half.
This game won't stay close. They continue to shoot under 40%. Move the ball, man. Create high-quality looks.
They also miss some shots they normally make, so there's that.
And moving on, let's take a peek at how the East is shaping up here in the midseason.
Taking a look at the Hawks, they've stayed in the mix.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Then it's Wendell Carter, and it's Bitadze in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now, here's Suggs after Clint Capella's miss.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
And he gets the bucket. He has 7.
And there's some agility as Trae Young maneuvers to the shot he wants.
When you talk about a guy taking a leap, Jalen Johnson took huge steps forward in his third NBA season.
Kevin, how many times have we seen it where a really talented young player is playing on a team that has star power? And so naturally, they're able to settle into the role they're going to play. That is what has happened with Jalen Johnson. I expect him to take another leap forward this season.
Here's Johnson. Jalen Suggs making his last shot. Capella kicks to Daniels. Pass to Risacher. No good. That would have tied it. Orlando leading by 3. And here is Suggs. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young. For Orlando, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. A free throw drops for Suggs.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Suggs. Here's Young. 7 points in the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Jalen Suggs.
And guys, in the past 10 games, he's stepped up his role in the offense in a big way. His usage rate has increased. He's finishing off a lot of possessions, and that's just how this team wants it.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Suggs against Young. Capella with a screen on Suggs. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got 10 points.
And the range that Young has is considerable. His three-pointer is a sharp weapon in his arsenal.
Pass to Bitadze. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
At the line for 2, Goga, the tiebreaker.
And he makes the first. He's off on the second. The Hawks trail by 3. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Wednesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Pistons in Detroit. Then on Friday, they're off to Toronto to face the Raptors.
And Kevin, this is going to be a very trying part of the schedule for them. More than a fair share of road games on the dock for the team, and have not had an easy time finding success away from home.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Good on the triple. He's got 5.
Well, Caldwell Pope at the ready. He was totally prepared to take that one.
Pass to Capella. Daniels from outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now here's Caldwell Pope. He has 5. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Playing with some force on the interior, and you gotta love Carter Jr. playing with that level of physicality.
Here's Risacher. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And here's Young. 5 to shoot. Over Suggs. And the shot falls short this time. Magic leading by 5. Pass to Bitadze. Carter with it. Covered by Johnson. Here's Suggs. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Now it's a 7-point Magic lead. And the Hawks with possession here. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. 7-game road trip continues for them. That'll be game number 3. Let's use this break to look at the teams that over the past month have been tremendous at converting turnovers into points. Number 5, the Hawks.
Yeah, I mean, their defense has been really good, and it's led to a lot of easy opportunities on offense. Creating points off turnovers has been key.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Houston's checked in, and Black's subbed in for Jalen Suggs. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdanovich comes in for Young. Now, here's Hunter. 9 points in the game so far. Capella sets a screen for Risacher. No good, shot missing.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
1:29 left here in the third quarter. Pass to Bitadze. Here's De Silva. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Three-pointer. The Magic again can't hit. The Hawks trail by 7. Pass to Hunter, and it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Johnson kicks to Hunter. To the paint, and for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. They could use a bucket, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And checking out some numbers from Jalen Johnson. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 11th in rebounding, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And you mentioned how powerful he is on the boards, going full throttle at both ends every play. Really helping his team compete for wins. And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Now, Bogdanovich does those things that go underappreciated on the stat sheet, but much appreciated by the coaching staff. Such a valuable player.
Now here's Anthony. He has 5. There's a good screen. Pass to Houston. Now here's Howard. Here's the 3. It's good from long range. Howard's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside, Bogdanovich. From outside, off the mark. Anthony against Bogdanovich. Anthony can't hit. And so it's the Orlando Magic holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. Okongwu is out there with Larry Nance, and it's Krejci in at the 1 spot.
That's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Here's Black. Outside, Anthony. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Magic lead by 10.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Pass to Houston. No good on the 3. And for the Hawks, they're shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. And here is Hunter. A beautiful reverse layup.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Magic leading by 8. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Pass to Krejci. Back to Hunter. He's looking for Okongwu and finds him. Orlando grabs the miss. Isaac down low. Covered by Hunter. Isaac misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Krejci. Okongwu with it. Outside Bogdanovich. Buries the long-range jumper.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. So a new group on the floor for Orlando. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley said to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now, Suggs. Over Young. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Suggs has got 22.
And because it's so easy for him to get to the cup, Suggs doesn't shoot a ton of mid-range jumpers, but he has it in his arsenal.
Here's Rizachet. Shoots. Nails the wide-open jump shot.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Carter outside. No good from outside.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Young from outside. Another three for Atlanta.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
The Magic have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Hits it from three-point range. Suggs has got 11 in the second half. The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Young. Johnson with a screen on Suggs. Johnson outside. Three-pointer. And it's Suggs with the rebound. Suggs has got his 4th rebound in this one. Going inside. Drops in the layup for 2. And it's a 7-point Magic lead.
And really good habits paying off for Suggs. He's finding shots and drumming up points for his squad.
The Magic have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth, 4 of 9. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, in the days of load management, we typically stay away from the talk of durability, but Caldwell Pope rarely misses games, stays in great shape. Always feels like he's good to go.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And just not the guy you want shooting the ball from the free throw line against you. Caldwell Pope can more than hold his own.
Magic leading by 8. Now, here's Suggs. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Suggs passes to Bitadze. 6 to shoot. Here's Suggs. Another miss by Orlando. Atlanta's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. And here's Daniels. Back to Johnson from the arc. The rebound by Caldwell Pope. And it's Orlando's ball. to Suggs.
Atlanta foul. Daniels. Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that could put them up by 9.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Suggs.
Well, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
And really deep three that time. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so the Magic can now just hold on to the ball. Caldwell Pope outside. So it's Orlando winning this one. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Suggs.